She looked me dead in the eye, smirk tugging her lips, and said, "Why would I waste company money flying you out there? The client doesn't want trash at the table." Her laughter was sharp. The office went silent. Everyone heard it. Everyone saw me lower my gaze, breathe through my nose, and pretend her words slid off like water on glass. But inside, I was already counting down, because what she didn't know was who sat on the other side of that $5 million deal. When I first joined the company, she wasn't my enemy. She was my mentor. Or at least, that's how she made it look. She was polished, confident, the kind of leader everyone admired. She picked me up when I stumbled, introduced me in boardrooms as the kid with promise, and for a while, I believed she meant it. But admiration curdled fast. The higher I climbed, the more she clipped my wings. A credit stolen here, a subtle insult there. She praised me in private, but in front of executives, she framed my ideas as her own. Every time I thought I'd finally broken through, she slammed the door and smiled like she was doing me a favor. It wasn't hate that made her treat me like that. It was fear, and fear makes people cruel. I noticed it first in the travel logs. Deals worth millions, flights for her, for juniors she favored, but never for me. My projects delivered the highest returns, yet I was conveniently not required at closing meetings. Then came the whispers, clients asking why I didn't attend. Her answer was always the same. "Oh, he's not ready for that level yet." The final crack came 2 weeks before the biggest deal of the year, a merger worth $5 million. I prepared the entire proposal from scratch, research, numbers, strategy. I didn't sleep for nights. When the documents landed on her desk, she didn't even look at me. She signed her name across my work like it was nothing. I confronted her, quietly, calmly. She didn't even flinch. "Learn your place," she whispered. "Some people are born to present. Some are born to carry bags. You carry bags." That's when I knew it wasn't about me being not ready. It was about her making sure I never would be. Anger would have been easy, throwing a scene, quitting, burning it all down. But I wasn't going to give her that satisfaction. Instead, I played small, nodded, agreed, swallowed every insult. I let her believe she'd won, that she'd locked me in the corner she built for me. But while she was busy sharpening her knife, I was polishing mine. Because here's the twist she never saw coming. The CEO of the client's company, the one holding the $5 million pen, was my brother. We didn't advertise our relationship. Different surnames, different paths. I had carved my career without leaning on him, and he respected that. But he knew me. He knew my worth. And he had already told me privately, "When the deal closes, I want you across the table, not your boss. You." That's when I decided. I wasn't just going to take revenge. I was going to let her destroy herself. I said nothing when she cut me out of the travel list. Nothing when she bragged about how she alone would secure the deal. I even smiled when she mocked me in the hallway, telling the team I'd probably get lost at the airport anyway. The night before her flight, I stayed late, checked every number one last time, printed a fresh copy of the proposal, and quietly slipped in one page she didn't know about, a page that showed exactly who had built the strategy, my name, signed and dated, addressed directly to the client CEO. The next morning, I watched her strut through the office with her suitcase, perfume heavy in the air, heels clicking like gunshots. She didn't even glance my way. "Good luck in the meeting," I said softly. She smirked. "I don't need luck. I have talent." I just smiled. I wasn't in the room when it happened, but I heard about it. Word travels fast when humiliation is involved. She walked into the boardroom, all charm and confidence. My brother let her speak, let her take credit, let her bask in the spotlight she thought was hers. Then he asked her one simple question. Can you walk me through the strategic page your analyst prepared, the one addressed to me? Her face must have cracked right there, because she didn't know it existed. And when he slid the paper across the table, the one with my name, silence fell. Her stammers didn't matter, her excuses didn't matter, because the room already knew. The proposal wasn't hers, it was mine. She had dragged me through dirt, called me trash, erased my name, and still, the truth sat in black ink in front of everyone. She didn't close the deal. She couldn't. My brother leaned back, folded his hands, and said calmly, "If my brother isn't here, this meeting is over." And just like that, the $5 million walked out the door with her career dangling by a thread. By the time she returned, the office already knew. Whispers cut sharper than knives. Executives who once nodded at her avoided her.